Our next speaker is one of the most significant clergymen in the state of Connecticut, in my opinion, someone who has inspired me for many years, Pastor Abraham Hernandez.
It's been 9 years since I've had the opportunity, the blessing to be in this capital to advocate for quality education of our kids. I must say that this is indeed a sad day, but it's not over yet. It is clear as day that the legislation passed by the House is another attack on the rights and privacy of parents who have the God-given right to educate their children as they see fit. This legislation is nothing more than what I call political grandstanding. It is an unnecessary response to several sad tragedies involving children who were injured or abused by their parents. That has absolutely nothing to do with homeschooling. These incidents were used as a pretext for the state of Connecticut to intimidate parents who have chosen to educate their children with compassion, discipline, and their pursue and search for knowledge. For many members of the community in our cities, parents have few options from the traditional public schools, which have failed many of our kids miserably. The record for many of these schools are low test scores, ineffective schools that fail to provide a basic education that can graduate our kids college or career ready. These parents cannot afford private schools, but they love their children so much and are willing to make significant sacrifices, in many cases financially, to spend the time to provide a safe learning environment, to inspire, to challenge, and to mold their children into responsible citizens. This legislation requires that parents who are withdrawing their children from public schools to homeschool them, to disclose the details of their household to a bureaucracy, the Department of Children and Family Services. Listen, I have friends who work for the department, hardworking case managers in the department. But I believe it's time for them to get their house in order versus trying to come into our homes and tell us what to do. And I said it was clear that the Lamont administration didn't want any part of this. Its own education department said it couldn't handle this responsibility. But this didn't stop our politicians in the state from this form of guilty as charged in the eyes of those in our government. Everyone connected with this issue surrounding the safety of children concedes that the Department of Children and Family is understaffed. Many of them are overwhelmed by the caseload and cannot possibly manage this new demand, this new population. So what is the purpose of this? That's the question that we ask these legislators and our governor. To harass parents without any cause? The bottom line is this: the power of the teachers' unions, and I'll say it, has compelled the majority of our legislators to harass parents who homeschool because homeschooling simply works. The studies show it. Numbers don't lie. It's evident that with school populations going down, the law is designed to send a message that public schools are the only option for education and that parents of children do not have the rights. That's what we're seeing here. In closing, this legislation is another example of the state of Connecticut trying to be parents. They are not parents, and only parents should have the right to raise their children as they see fit. Let's kill this bill.